Welcome back everyone to a brand new video in the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a ranking video, and I'm actually not going to be ranking movies or series, nothing like that. I'm going to be ranking, well, every short horror film, or every horror short film, whatever the hell you want to say, that YouTube called Dylan Clark has made. And Dylan Clark, do I say that right? He was the person who made the short horror film Portrait of God, or whatever you want to say. And that's a pretty popular horror short film, which I think it got quite popular on TikTok and stuff. So I finally decided to check it out, and yeah, it's amazing and stuff. So I liked that short film or whatever so much, so that I decided to check out all of his other ones, and yes, all of his other ones. So when I went into Letterboxd and I went into like his little profile, whatever you want to say, to see the other short films or whatever, horror short films that he had directed, it said that he had directed like 14. But the thing is, I could only find about 12 of them. I couldn't find the other two. So we're going to be ranking his horror short films, wherever you want to say, 12 of them, from worst to best. So yeah, at number 12 we've got The Pretty Thing. This was, I don't know. This is basically a short film about this girl, and then she kind of, it says like her door won't lock at night or something, and then it's this kind of thing that stalks her, this thing in like a baby mask or something. I have no idea. I mean, the baby mask is quite creepy. This short has some creepy like scenes and stuff, but it's just not that creative and not very scary, and it just feels like something that you could do pretty easily. And it has, it has some of its predictable moments and stupid decision stuff. So not exactly my favorite. It's like meh. It's like a 5 out of 10 or something, but yeah. At number 11 we've got, I don't even know how you pronounce it. This one was okay. It's about these like two girls that hear strange noises at night or something. So they wake up and they decide to discover it, obviously, or see what the noise is all about. And then one girl goes to discover the noise. And yeah, and then basically, I don't know, there's a monster, obviously, and stuff like that. So I mean, it's pretty short. It was scary in the end. It was quite scary, but it's still pretty generic, a pretty generic idea. Some of these other movies in his short films or whatever in his in this list or whatever are a lot more creative. So we're gonna get into those. But this short film, short horror film was it was okay. It was okay. It's like a 6 out of 10. It was okay. At number 10, we've got Rest, which is basically about this boy or whatever who tries to like escape from his dream or something, from his nightmare or something like that. So he goes around and sees like what's real and what's not real. And it's pretty creative, and in the end there's kind of a big twist. Well, I don't think it's that much of a twist, because I knew what was going to happen in the end. I thought it was quite predictable. So I don't know, it didn't feel that scary for me, because I knew what was kind of going to happen. Just felt weird, pretty unrealistic and stuff. It was just, but it was fine, it was okay. At number 9 we've got Seagrass, which is, or seaweed, whatever you want to say. I don't know if they're the same thing or not, but this one's hard to explain. It's about this like girl who's like picking up garbage on the beach or something like that, and then she finds like these these things in the sand that are like scary or something. And I don't know, man, but this one's just very weird. And but it's okay. It's only like 2 minutes long too, so it's okay. At number 8 we've got Transfigure, I think. Is that how you say it? I don't know. This one was pretty cool. It has a pretty creative concept, even though it doesn't make that much sense, but I don't really care that much that it doesn't make sense. But I knew what was going to happen. I was kind of predicting what was going to happen, and yeah, it did happen. It's about this girl, and she's like taking a picture of herself or something, and then she decides to like edit the photo of herself, and then she like takes away some parts of herself on the photo. That sounds extremely weird, but I mean, yeah, she just kind of takes away like, I don't know, a bit of an ear, maybe a bit of the background or whatever. But then when she does that in the photo, or whatever, on her computer, it happens to her in real life and stuff. And it's pretty effective. Sometimes it has some pretty creepy moments and stuff. It is pretty creative, but it's a bit goofy for me and not that scary. But even it's just it's fine. It's okay. At number 7, we've got Hatched, which is basically it's about this character, this boy, whatever. What the hell? I think he buyed like eggs or something, and then out of the eggs there comes this scary creature, and the eggs start hatching. That's why it's called Hatched or whatever. So, and then I don't know, stuff happened. I mean, I like this one. It was quite creepy, and the good thing about Dylan Clark is that most of his like two-thirds or maybe all of his short horror films don't even have like any jump scares. They might have some loud noises, but it's not like someone jumping out of nowhere. And the jump scares are pretty well made. It's just this is an awesome short horror film creator on YouTube or whatever. So yeah. But Hatched, this is good. This is a good one. You know, it's a bit creepy. The character actually makes some smart decisions. It's crazy, no, but and I don't know what to say, but it's a bit basic. Doesn't make that much sense, but I thought it was good though. I thought it was good. At number 6, we've got home movies, which is a term that I've never heard before in my life. Should I be surprised? I don't know. This is about this girl who basically she looks through like her old photos or something of when she was young or something, I don't know, and she basically just looks at old photos of her and her family or whatever it is, I don't know, and then there's kind of like, because this creator makes very weird and creative and unusual short horror films. A lot of them don't make that much sense, but they're pretty cool, because some of them are just, quite a lot of them actually, really much of this creator's work, his short horror films are made really well. So whole movies, you know, it's a bit weird. I was kind of predicting a few things, but it's definitely got its creepy moments, and it's very well made. It has strong acting, and there's only one character in the whole short horror film, whatever. So yeah, it's good. I liked it. This might surprise some people, but on number 5 we've got Storytime, which is, I think, the newest short horror film that this person has made. Now, I did like this one. This one's creepy and stuff, but it's something that I could see people do sometime. You know, it's about this girl who listens to this audio or whatever, who listens to this story or whatever, this audio book, whatever you want to say. And basically, it's a horror audiobook, and then she's just listening to it, chilling at her house, until the audiobook or the narrator, whoever narrator, the person talking, says her name, and then the person says what she's going to do. So, for example, if she sits on the sofa, then the person talking, then the person describing the story or whatever in the audiobook is going to say like, Polly sat on the sofa and looked confusedly around herself or something like that. And then it's getting a bit, and then it's kind of like building up tension, and it's creepy. It's quite scary, but it's I don't know. It's something that I think I have seen before. It's an idea that I think that people could do, definitely, and it's not like terrifying, it's not that scary, but it's good. It's definitely good. At number 4, we've got Behind the Frame. This is probably one of the most creative things that this guy's made. This is basically about this girl who, like, I don't know, it was some time ago I watched it. Okay, actually, never mind, it wasn't. I watched this literally yesterday. I don't know why I said it's some time ago. I watched it, never mind. I don't know, it's about this girl, and I think she has her phone up or something, and then in her room she has like a painting or a frame or whatever you want to say, and when she looks on her phone, because she's in like the camera, and when she wants to like film or take a photo, or when she points her phone at the frame or whatever, in the video, it's weird stuff start happening like around the house, and then when she takes when she takes away her phone or whatever, she checks around the house and stuff, and it's pretty damn creative. It's a very creative concept, and it's got a really scary jump. Well, no, it's not even a jump scare. It's not even a jump scare. It's kind of a jump scare, but there's no loud noises or anything. It has a really creepy and actually scary moment. It was just one of these moments. I was just looking at the film. I didn't actually say anything, but when the moment came up, my heart kind of like, oh god. So it's pretty scary, and it's pretty creative too, but it's not amazing or anything. So yeah. At number 3, we've got 11:05, whatever, 5 past 11, whatever you want to say. This is probably one of his best made films. It's about these two boys, and I just want to say, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason this short film reminded me of the movie Arcadian. I don't know why. It just did. without a dad, without Nicolas Cage, no, but so yeah, it's about these two boys, and each night at like 11:05 or something, there is this monster that tries to break into the house. So what they do then is they try to like just stop the monster from breaking into the house every night. So yeah, that just keeps on happening, and it's kind of got this slow, nice music, very good acting, except that none of the characters say a word, and that's what makes this short film so good. And in the end, it gets kind of fucked up. They accidentally let the monster in, and yeah, then stuff happen, and then it's sad. It's like sad. It's sad, exciting. I don't know. It's just a very good short horror film on YouTube made by this guy, and I definitely do recommend it. It was great. At number 2, we've got Remains, which is, I think, is that how you say it? I think so. This is basically about a mother's like ashes from her baby. I have no idea. And then she keeps on hearing like voices in the ashes or whatever. And and then she has like a baby monitor or something. I don't exactly know. And it keeps on like beeping, and she hears the baby crying, and the baby's alerting that something is like there or something. She has to like kind of escape, whatever you want to say. I don't know. This has extremely good acting. It has some great camera work and lighting and some great visuals. But it's a bit weird. It's just a bit weird, but it's definitely scary, and it has a pretty damn good, a bit of a jump scare, kind of, but not really. I don't know. So if I compare it to number one, it's still very good. I do recommend it. And number 1, of course, is going to be the most popular horror short film that this guy has made, Portrait of God. And this is perfection. Like, seriously. I mean, really strong performances, a story that kind of makes sense. It's about this like religious girl, and then she does like a presentation of God or something, I don't know, and it's just great acting, it's got some great visuals, it's really creepy, it's just, oh god, it's so good, and it's just one of the best things I've seen, and it doesn't rely that much on jump scares, which is amazing, and it manages to be really, really scary and pretty damn creepy without it having any loud noises or jump scares or anything. And it's just such a good, like 5 or 7 minutes long short horror film that you can watch on YouTube, by Dylan Clark, this guy. So yeah, this guy is one of the best short horror film creators on YouTube that I've seen. He's made almost like all of his movies, or I mean, almost like all of his shorts or whatever I like. A few of them I think are like okay, but quite a lot of them I like, and most of them are pretty good. So definitely recommend. I definitely recommend some of you checking this guy out. And I don't know what to say. Do you guys agree with my ranking, or not? I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for watching.